Hello Gemini and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your reading for the next 2 weeks, which is from the 27th of September to the 4th of October 2021. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And this is the the angels and ancestors oracle. Sorry, the angels and ancestors oracle that I'm using today to draw a couple of cards from, just to start your reading off with. So let's see, what words of wisdom does this mysterious oracle have for Gemini for the 27th of September to the 4th of October 2021. What messages are here for Gemini for the next 2 weeks? What does Gemini need to know at this time? Oops, okay, sorry, that did pop out. And I'll just draw one more for you. This deck doesn't really fan too easily, but we'll do the best we can. So let's see what you get. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. And lady, enjoy growth and reap rewards. So that's lovely. So just as animals instinctively know what they need to do, where they need to go, what is a threat to them, what is a help to them, so we need to trust our gut, trust our instincts. And then you also have lady, which is about enjoying the growth. Perhaps this is through your hard work, your endeavors, finding growth and abundance and appreciating what you have, being able to reap the rewards of your growth and labor. So those are two nice cards there for you, and let's see where the rest of the reading takes us. So let's see what's on the cards for Gemini for the 27th of September to the 4th of October 2021. What messages are here for Gemini for the next 2 weeks? What does Gemini need to know at this time? And this is the Northern Animals Tarot that I'm using today. And I'll draw an 8-card spread for you, with the first 2 cards depicting you where you are in your current situation. The next 2 cards highlight the challenges that you face at this time, with the following 2 cards offering you some guidance from divine energies as you move towards the last 2 cards, which may reveal your possible outcome to this time period. It shows the energies you're moving towards. So let's see what you get. We start with, oh look at that, the 2 of Cups and the 8 of Pentacles. The 9 of Swords and the Devil is your challenge. The Queen of Swords and the 7 of Wands are your guidance cards, and you move towards the King of Pentacles and the Emperor. Bottom of the deck is the Tower. Wow. Oh, okay, so the Tower, although it may seem a devastating card, is sort of can simply imply a moment of epiphany, but it's sort of about how something that isn't fitting is, through divine intervention, torn away or broken down, um, to reveal or to sweep away what doesn't fit and reveal a clean slate for you to begin again with. So it's about, needing to clear the slate and start again. Sort of, I get a sense here, a realization that that's what you need to do. That may be what you need to do. But you start here with a lovely connection. You see, I get these two together, being in a relationship, finding a connection, whether it's a friendship, a romantic relationship, or a work thing, a sort of a career-orientated connection, but finding this bond, this connection that seems to have the potential to work well, to be long-lasting, to be very reciprocal, but you may find that you're doing a lot of hard work, you're having to learn as you go. This is the apprentice card. This is about really having to focus on something, having to work hard and be willing to put in a lot of effort, a lot of time, a lot of energy. So I get a sense here, a relationship where you're putting in a lot of energy. That's just the feeling I get with the cards today. Because here you have it, your challenges here is like the worry, the mental anxiety. The story I get from the cards together is like a connection where initially you think, well, this is great, I can work at this, I'm happy to put a lot of effort into it, I like to learn as I go, I'm going to learn all about this, but it's sort of doing your head in. You may begin to realize, or you may have a moment of epiphany where you realize that this is just a lot of mental anxiety. It's not about learning a new skill, it's about struggling with mental issues, with mental problems, with perhaps lamplighting, which sort of fits in with the devil, with guilt and anxiety. So although initially it sort of seemed really good and had a lot of potential and you were willing to work at it, you come to realize that it's actually more bother than it's worth. It's actually not it's not leading you to happiness, it's leading you to worry and a sense of being trapped in something. You begin to wonder whether you've been, what seemed was harmonious was actually an illusion, and you may even feel tired in this position. But with the bonds of the devil, the clue or the lesson in that is that it's an illusion. The bondage is an illusion. You can choose to throw in the towel and walk away. The devil speaks in relationships. It speaks of manipulation and toxicity, coupled with the 9 of Swords here in your challenge position. It sort of really looks like something that started clear and seemingly positive, and although you knew was going to take a lot of work, it turns maybe even quite suddenly or momentously into an entrapment, a sense of entrapment, and something that's causing worry and anxiety, a sense that you've yielded your power to something and now you feel powerless. So your guidance, Queen of Swords, this is about cutting things, cutting away, making clear, concise decisions, using your head, your intellect, so you've got to let go of your heart, you've got to let go of your emotions and see this in a clear-minded, decisive way. The Queen of Swords, this energy is about getting your head above the clouds, above the illusion, seeing things for where they are, for what they are, and owning the truth. The Queen of Swords is the master of discernment, honesty, integrity, and truth. But there's a detachment about her. She's led by logic and clear thinking rather than by emotions. But this, although it seems aloof and perhaps cold-hearted. It's transformative, this sort of energy. You need to let go of an attachment to the potential for this wonderful connection. And the Queen of Swords sort of also depicts someone who has separated, whether it's by death or separation, divorce. She now is on her own, but she is strong. She is clear-minded. She has gained control of her environment. She's made a careful decision and is willing to implement it. And I get a sense here with the sword raised, she's cutting ties. You may need to also not only draw the line, but stand your ground. With in manipulative sort of situations, you're often coerced into changing your mind. So this sort of suggests here in your guidance card, you make a clear decision. You cut out what doesn't work for you. You let go of, you make that decision with your intellect, with your integrity, following your moral compass, your truth, and you stand by it. These two cards together is really about very strong messages of standing your ground, of holding on to what you've decided. And sort of it does suggest no matter how difficult the competition or the attack may be, you're on higher ground and you're able to overcome this with your own willpower, with your clear-headedness and your decisiveness. And then, it sort of leads you on to finding your own strength, stepping into your own power. So where you may lose your power here, you may yield your control and your power through a careful, clear-minded decision that you stand by and you're willing to defend. You move towards reclaiming your power, owning your power. The Emperor is the one who has the power here. So this is about, look, he has the red cloak, his determination, his sense of willpower and his passion, his energy for life has returned. He wears that cloak. He holds the globe of the world in his hand, so he's sort of like once again in control, owning his power. And is coupled with the King of Pentacles, which is that, sense of achievement on a level of comfort and growth and sort of material security. So it sort of says you may worry that you need a partnership, but you'll be great on your own. You'll have mastered the attainment that you need to provide security, stability, and shows you in a position of strength and authority. And that's just owning your own power now. So where you may have lost it, that moment of epiphany where you realize you've lost it leads to tearing something down because it wasn't as strong or as rooted or as fitting as you first thought, and making a clear, concise decision to move on your own. And thereby finding that actually you do very well on your own, and the glory of that is owning your own, knowing yourself, owning your power. And there you have at the end, enjoying that growth and the rewards of that, reaping the rewards of that sense of autonomy. And you, right in the beginning here, you've got the animal guardian fitting this sort of side of the reading. Trust your instincts. If it doesn't feel right, go with that. So it's quite a intense storyline that I get from the intense reading, and I'm sort of don't imagine it fits with everyone, but for those it resonates with, take what does and leave the rest behind. But this is certainly a story of something that seemed fulfilling and that you knew from the beginning you'd have to work at, but proves to be something that you've just yielded your power to, and that is causing you stress and worry and guilt and upset, and cutting your ties with that in a moment of clarity and clear decision, and then being willing to defend that leads you to find your own strength, your own power, and your growth from that. So there you have it, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonates with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe buttons, and then have a good 2 weeks, and God bless you till we meet again.